Good evening, everyone. Right, first things first, let's get rid of that bloody banner down the bottom because I don't know why it keeps on coming up with that one. Let's get rid of that. Let's get into the chat. First things first, could you do me a favour and let me know you can see and hear me all right? Because I am using a mobile SIM card router, which is about as reliable as the British government. So could you just let me know if you can hear and see me all right, if there's no lagging? Is that all good? Can you just see and hear fine? All okay, fantastic. If it starts to play up at all, guys, and it cut me off because it's got no bars whatsoever, right? If it did cut me off, I'll just come back on after about 5 minutes when I reposition the router, all right? So just to let you all know. Welcome to the channel. We have 75 people in the room already. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It's a little bit nippy, as you can see. It's not particularly sunny in sunny Spain, is it? Right, it's all good. It looks like we're all good. Everything is more reliable than, yeah. We'll just chuck that one up, mate. Laurie. Yep, there you go, pal. I won't leave it on there. Yeah, so just to let everyone know, in case it did cut off, it won't be me, it will be the router. It's showing 1 bar now, which is better than it was just now. So we are Boxing Day, and I thought I would start with a tipple of Baileys. Look at the size of that. Ain't a small glass either, mate. I'll be sozzled by the end of this live. Happy Christmas. I hope everyone had a good one. Can't beat a bit of Baileys. I've got to say thank you to Mark and Heather that bought me this bottle of Baileys and dropped it round the other day, which was very, very kind of them. So cheers, everyone. It's my first tipple of the day. Might be a few more coming yet. So we're here. We've done it. We got past Christmas. I hope everyone's got lots and lots of lovely presents. I'm really concerned this is just going to cut me off in a minute, so keep the comments coming, guys. And I thought today I'd hand it over to you guys so that you could decide what we talk about. Now, I was going to bring up a couple of things. I was going to bring up about box sets, you know, like, I don't know, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, that type of thing. So I was going to bring up about box sets. I'm reading a comment as I'm talking to you guys. Let's have a look. I just got a message off my mate George, who is watching, who seems like he's going to a ski resort or something tomorrow. I think he said he was going to a ski resort. I'm going to come back to the comments in a second, but I just got here it is, right. Got any tips for the Sierra Nevada ski resort? Shout them out as we're heading down tomorrow for the kids' Christmas present for a few days. George, one thing I would give you a tip, right? When you're in the skis, they're only, I don't know, what, they're about 6 foot, so they're going to be about 4 times your height. Now, when you're on them, be careful that you don't just sink into the ground with, you know, because obviously you're kilogram challenged. This is my mate, by the way. I'm not just having a go at a random person that I don't know. And you will probably just sink into it. And if you don't move fast, obviously, if you stop, you're just going to start. And the problem's going to be, George, is obviously where you're vertically challenged as well, it will just, you'll stop and then the instructor will be talking to you and you'll just sort of sink down into the snow. Sorry, mate. I don't mean that. I love you, really. Anyway, just thought it's Boxing Day today, as everyone knows. And of course, today, a boxing legend went round and see me dad for an hour or two. He popped round there today to make sure my dad was all right, because obviously, as most people know that watch this channel, I can't get back to the UK at the moment for obvious reasons because of what happened to me back in April. So yes, I thought it would be a good idea. Frank phoned me yesterday and he popped round to see me dad. So there we go. There's a picture of me dad and Frank a few hours ago, 3 or 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, whenever it was. Frank went round there, had a couple of drinks, cheered up the old man, and yeah, I thought it was very, very kind of him. He's a busy guy most of the time, so let's see if I can make it any bigger. I can't make it any bigger. But yeah, big shout out to Frank for popping round there for me. He phoned me yesterday and said, do you want me to pop round and see him for a little while? And I thought it was a really, really kind thing for him to do. So thank you, mate. I have sent him a message, but he's out with family today, so, or this evening, so I haven't spoken to him. Anyway, I thought that was very kind of him. So that aside, let's get in with the show. Let's have a look at some of the comments. I don't know whether anyone see Paul's live, the 24-hour live. I went on as much as I possibly could. I'm not expecting too many people on today because obviously people go and visit family in between Christmas and the New Year. I'm not expecting too many people to jump on the show today. We've got 115 at the moment, which is probably more than what I expected, to be fair. I didn't give much notice either, which probably didn't help. So let's have a little look at some of the comments. It's a Cobb Danny. Right, Phil, I am not getting involved in Cobb or Balm or Roll or whatever the other things they call it, BAP, whatever. I'll let you have it your way, my son. Love the profile picture as before. Good evening, Danny and all in the chat. Hi, Danny. How are you, Elizabeth? Hi, Phil, and hi, Mary. Hope you're all having a relaxing bank holiday. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Most of the shops have been open here in Spain today. So it's all good. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. So I'll just flick past those so that people that it doesn't concern, don't get stressed. Let's have a look. Just going to call my sister. We'll be back later. No problem. Hi, Danny, British Lady and Phil. Sorry, guys. Hi, Craig. It was sorry about this. Hello, Danny. As Sophie, think a good topic might be what the Spanish do and eat Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, and if you're right, so the Spanish are not really particularly into actual 25th of December. It's more the Three Kings, which is the early part of the new year. But they do Christmas Eve. They do sometimes do a thing where they warm up a little shot glass of olive oil and drink that, and then they go to the church at midnight. So it's still very, very religious out here, but they're more into their Three Kings, which is obviously the Three Kings that visited Jesus. And that is back in the sort of early part of January, so a week or so away. Hi, Danny. I hope you're well and doing okay. Just watching The Italian Job with Michael Caine. Absolutely fantastic film. I haven't seen that for many, many years. Do you have bread sauce with Christmas dinner there? Boxes of Sultans, powdery Turkish delight, quality street chocolates. What do you have? English breakfast, tea bags. Oh, wow. There's quite a lot there, mate. So I'll just quickly run through that. Do you have Christmas dinner there? Well, depending if you're in the English side of things, which there is a lot of Brits living in Spain, they do like their roast dinner on a Christmas day, as always. Boxes of Sultans. Powdery Turkish delight. I've not really seen Turkish delight here. You'll probably find them in the British supermarkets, but they're not particularly popular here. Quality chocolates, again, there's a supermarket chain out here called the Food Company. You do need to consult your mortgage advisor before you go there, because something that's £3 in England would be about €7 here, so quite a lot more money. But they do quality streets and stuff like that. What do you have? English breakfast tea bags. Yeah, you can get all that, literally. I mean, look, you can't get it all from the Spanish supermarkets, like the Mercadona, the Consum. You can't get it from there, but you can go to specific places. Price-wise, if you're shopping in the Spanish supermarkets, I would say it's probably, apart from beef at the moment, beef seems to be very expensive, but I'm not sure if it's still like that in the UK. But yeah, I would say probably they're on a par, maybe slightly cheaper here. I wouldn't say there's a lot in it. Alcohol is definitely cheaper here. Litre bottle of Bailey's, probably about €16, which is about 14 quid. Cigarettes, if you do smoke, I believe they're about €5 or €6 a packet here, where I think they're 20 quid. So €5 is about £4.40. €6 is probably about £5.50. So about a quarter of the price, to be fair. While we're on the subject of cigarettes, I don't smoke very often. I've smoked a couple lately for other reasons, but this particular cigar, now I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it very well. They're about €9. They're a biggish cigar, but that is a fantastic cigar. Paul told me about it, and I've had about 3 of them in the last... I've got one more there. I bought 4. They're about €9.70 a cigar. I don't smoke often. Like I say, normally I have 1 cigar every year, maybe at the maximum 2 a year. So I don't advocate smoking at all. But needs must at times. And I've, as I say, a lot of people know I've not been particularly well lately, and I've just found that that's quite thought-provoking and relaxing. So anyway, they're a fantastic cigar. I can't even read on there because my eyes are shot, but you hopefully can see that, what that says. Great cigar. Chocolate and coffee That's the flavour of it. Really chocolatey. Sorry, did I miss that one? No, we've got that one. Right, let's have a little look. Phil, oh God. Do you all have any ideas? I wonder if Danny's quickly wanting suggestions now prior to the live stream starting. Well, that was the plan, mate. So hopefully there's be a few suggestions as I go down the list. Hi, Truth. Actually, I was wondering if Danny had any plans to replace the McLaren, being as it has to go. Right, so the update with that, I've not heard anything back from the office, so it looks like it's going to be going. Am I bothered? Absolutely not. I don't care about it. It's not affecting me whatsoever. I won't be sorry to see it go. Although I love the thing, I won't be sorry to see it go. When you go, you know, health-wise, you go downhill quite a bit. It generally pushes things into perspective. It actually doesn't matter whatsoever. Will I have any plans to replace it? No. I've already got the C63, which is a beautiful car, and I've got a day-to-day car that I run around in. So no, there'll be no plans to replace it at this time. Merry Christmas, Danny. All the best. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Danny in Spain. Also, I wonder if to Spain, some farmers are taking part in the... I can't tell you, to be fair. I can't tell you that because I don't know. Don't know, mate. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are having a lovely Christmas. Just in the middle of watching Auditing Britain's video where he got attacked in September at the hotel, broke off. Yeah, I see that, mate. Thank you very much, Tina, for breaking off. You can always go back to that because that's a recorded one. You can always go back to this as well. Good evening, Danny. I hope you're having a lovely Christmas. I'm actually quite chilled today. I've not really done a lot today. I met up with Paul earlier. We went and had a bit of breakfast, although it was more brunch. I had a salted chili chicken with some salad and a few chips, which was quite nice. I could actually probably send you a photo of that if I can get it done on time. Let's have a little look. Have I got a photo of it or not? It's not a particularly nice looking photo, but we'll try. Oh no, I can't do it. I don't think while I don't think I can do it actually. And I'm not going to annoy the live stream because it's working. Sorry guys, I'll have to show you that another time. Hi Craig, hi Tina. Let's have a little look. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to try and flick past these ones. Good evening, I hope you're having a lovely Christmas. This is people talking amongst themselves because we do have a bit of a community going on here, didn't we? Guys, if you don't mind, give me a quick thumbs up before you forget. That would be very helpful for me. That's a good suggestion. Even after being a lady, I've made 2 suggestions. Okay, sorry, that is to someone else. Good evening to you all. Season greetings and Merry Christmas. Well done, Gianni. Thank you very much, mate. It's good to speak to you earlier, my friend. Phil, so pleased to hear that your safety is so important. Good evening. There's a lot of people talking in the chat today. I'm going to have to, yeah, we're getting lots and lots of them. It's a good job. I watch YouTube TV rubbish at Christmas. I agree with you. I don't really watch, Tina, I don't really watch films and box sets very often. Sometimes I'll get into them and we'll get onto that in a minute. Sometimes I get into them and they're, you know, they're all right. Got any tips for the Sierra Nevada? We've covered that one, George. Keep moving, mate, so you don't sink under the sea, under the snow, and then have to send out a search party for you. All okay, as well as can be expected with my condition. Sorry, guys. Wow, there's an awful lot of hellos in here. Let's... I'm going to scroll past some of those guys so that people don't... There's people talking amongst themselves. Tony's put there, Merry Christmas, everyone. Old Bones. All right, Danny, I'm good, my friend. Got my cuppa. We're ready to go. Blimey, right. Seeing here, fine. Blimey, I'm well behind with the chat here. Sorry, guys. Everyone's saying that they can hear me okay. Let's just leave it like that. Perfect. Right. Let's see what this one says. YouTube would be be the same on all devices. I think. I assume you. Yeah. I mean, look, you've got to log into YouTube to be able to comment and stuff like that, and obviously follow and stuff like that. I've already put that one up. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. There's an awful lot of people commenting. It's 3 degrees here, a bit nippy. I take it you're in the UK, mate. They say it will snow in UK 2026. So who knows, mate? New Year's Eve could be snowy. Very nippy here too. I mean, it's all right here. Don't get me wrong. I've got a double top on. I've got a jumper and a cardi on, but you know. Cheers, Tony. Thanks, mate. Palms 65. Happy Boxing Day, Danny. Thank you very much. What's happening, Dan? Why are you back in Benidorm and not at home? Are you okay, mate? We all care about you. Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of a time away at the moment and just recovering, really. Doing an awful lot of soul searching at the moment. I was drinking Baileys last night. I tell you, there's nothing like a Baileys. I'd like an ice cube with it, but I've got none. I was back at home yesterday with Carter and I had dinner with Sophie. And yeah, I'm just back here at the moment. Okay. Bet Carter was excited on Christmas Day. He had a fantastic Christmas Day apart from feeling very ill. So he slept for about 3 hours. But he got lots of nice gifts. Bread, oh, don't start. I'm not even going to read that out to him. No, oh God, here we go. KG challenge. Oh, sorry, George. Tina, I tell everyone to buy presents for the dogs instead. It's true, isn't it? I'm like that with Carter. I don't want anything for myself. Although I was, you know, Carter bought me some lovely bits yesterday. I deleted my messages. Sorry for being nosy. Don't stress, mate. Awesome. Oh, Frank, that's lovely. How lovely of Frank. Yeah, he spent a fair bit of time there. What a lovely man. Yeah, he really is. As I say, I speak to Frank recently every other day. And my dad's good. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. Lots of people giving Frank a big up. You look like your dad. Well, it's only because I've lost a bit of weight now. And do you know what? I'm actually deliberately trying not to put that weight back on now. I'm trying to keep it off, which is, you know, somewhat of a challenge. But I feel quite comfortable where I am, you know. You went on more than I thought, as well as Richard, to be fair. Yeah, to be fair, I was just trying to get on as and when I could. Obviously, had Carter. Sophie was at the restaurants working, so I had Carter. And I had to jump on as and when I could type of thing. And then I got back last night and it was all good, mate. Paul's dog and the Xmas dinner fiasco. So if anyone didn't see the live, Paul's dog, and it's actually gone now because Paul put a couple of things on there which wasn't allowed on YouTube. He put up a bit of an Only Fools and horses and stuff, but I'll let him explain all that. So he's had to take the video down because I think YouTube give him a bit of a telling off. But anyway, so if you didn't see it, Paul's wife had made him dinner, put it on the kitchen top. She decided she needed the call of nature to go to the wee for a second. She went to do that, was in there about 40 seconds, come out, and the dog had jumped up and eaten Paul's roast dinner. So all he had yesterday was a bit of Christmas pudding. So not good, not good. Went on town today with my sister, bought Dad's dog a big teddy bear. Here you go. Hi, Danny. Well, Frank looks a lot smaller size than I remember him as a boxer. Beautiful, the photo of you, Dad. How's Carter doing? Watched on Paul's 24-hour live stream. Yeah, I jumped on there as much as I could, guys. So, as I say, apart from running around like a blue-ass backside, you know. Yeah, I mean, Frank's still big. I mean, I think that might be a camera angle, to be fair. He's massive still. I think he's probably still walking around about 16 stone. And there's not an ounce of fat on him. He still trains regularly, keeps him in shape, you know, keeps him out of trouble. He likes his training. And to be fair, he doesn't look his age. I'm not going to mention his age because that wouldn't be fair. But to say that he doesn't look his age is a good thing. No, I'm not doing it. Hi, Marty. How are you, mate? Oh, blimey. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. How's Paul's Rottweiler Leo after the whole chicken? Well, he was all right today, but Paul wasn't best pleased when I met up with him earlier. Danny, I hope Sophie and Carter have a great day yesterday. I believe it was all good, apart from Carter not feeling very well. Good evening, Jane. How are you? I'm sick of chocolate already. I've deliberately not had any. I got bought some Ferrero Rocher and I've not had any. Do restaurants open on Christmas Day, then doing roast dinners? Yes. One of the restaurants opened yesterday and it was full. Boring. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, Danny, and all in the chat. But we all know, chat, you can't get Daddy's sauce. Yes, you can. Daddy's and HP. You can get both out here, mate. Dinners even. Oh, we all know you can't get that. Yeah. Anyway, you can. Daddy's is the king of sauces. No, I prefer HP. With love from Manny. With love from Manny. Manchester? You'll have to elaborate on that one, mate. UK Frontline Media. Yes, beef, very expensive. Yeah, I mean, look, when I first moved to Spain, because obviously I have to buy minced beef for the restaurants, for the pies, it was it wasn't, it was $5.40 a kilo. It's now $10.80. So it's actually doubled over the course of three years. Yeah, it's doubled in price, but obviously you can't double the price of your product, can you? Oh, Phil, we should go there. £15 for cigs in Northern Ireland, mate. I think it's even dearer in London. I'm hearing people are paying 20 quid. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't know. But 20 quid. Hi, Danny. Just come on. How is Carter feeling today? My hubby and myself are in the process of selling up and moving to Spain. Is there any advice you could give us? Yeah, don't come over in the winter. It's too cold. Look, you've just got to make sure that your visas are right. Depending on what type of visa you get, obviously you need to consult someone that can arrange that for you, give you the advice that you need, because there's different types of visas and everything, depending on whether you're going to earn money here, whether you've got savings, whether you've got investments. I mean, a non-lucrative visa is the easiest version, or a nomad visa, I believe. If only I could roast you back with the millions of photos. Yeah, George. Sorry, mate. You need to set up your own YouTube channel, pal. But I've got plenty of photos of you I can put. Actually, I've got one I'm going to show next time. You've just opened a bit of a war there, mate. Merry Christmas, Danny. To Carter Sophie. Regards, Linford. How are you, pal? Good to see you. As the message messed up my leg of lamb, they charged me £4.97. Wow. I'm going to get you to do me ordering next year. Let's have a look. Leather Rose. A litre of Bailey's, it's $13.98 in Asda, so same price. Yeah, to be fair, Bailey's is fairly expensive here as a drink. If you're doing things like vodkas and gins and stuff like that, they're quite cheap. A litre bottle of decent gin, it's about €10, which is about £8.70 on current rates. It's £15 for 20 B&H Gold in the UK. They're $19.95. Yeah, 20 quid a pack. Wow. How can people afford to smoke now? Absolutely ridiculous. We've got 187 people watching as we speak, according to my stat bar there. So if you don't mind, give us a quick thumbs up. I won't drag it on too long today, guys. 190 odd now. Happy and healthy new year. Are you still in Benidorm? At the moment, I am indeed, as you can see from the beautiful view and the freezing cold sea breeze. True Finder, definitely not. I smoke Benson & Hedges, Blue Sky, B&H Gold are the same price as the UK. Wow. Danny, have you got any plans for the New Year's Eve? Yes, I have. I'm going to probably not celebrate it. I'm going to be honest with everyone. I'm probably just going to I have these natural sleeping tablets. They're not prescription. You can buy them in the chemist and they're just like a herbal thing. Just help you sort of switch off and relax. I'm going to take one of them, maybe even two. They're not dangerous. And then just try and go to bed early. Last couple of New Year's Eve, I've not really been feeling it, to be fair. 2 or 3 New Year's Eves. Couple of times I've been in bed before 12 o'clock, so it's not going to make no difference to me, to be fair. I don't really know yet. See how the day goes. Happy New Year to you, Danny, and to you, Darren, as well, mate. 10 glass bottle of Bailey's, £10 in Asda. Very cheap. A 10 glass bottle. 1 litre, I guess that could mean. That's cheap, to be fair. Are you back in Benidorm again with Paul? Unfortunately, I have seen him today and he did have his fry up and his spotted dick. Cheers, everyone. With custard. As a solo traveller and never been to Benidorm, in your opinion, which area would be the safest to stay, would you think? To be fair, I don't find anything in Benidorm. Old Town's really nice. I don't find any threat in Benidorm whatsoever. But Old Town's really nice. Nicotine apparently isn't unhealthy, it's the opposite. Dr. Brian Ard's discovered nicotine patches break down spike protein. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of people that said about these, the jabs, shall we say. We won't say what jabs I'm talking about, but we're going back a few years, like the 5 year ago jabs. And they reckon that people that smoked didn't get affected like people that didn't smoke. But how they know that and how true that is, I don't know. So we'll have to say allegedly, because it could all be a load of old tosh, couldn't it? Hi from Norfolk. Hi there, Samantha. How are you? Danny, that sky behind you looks a bit threatening. Yeah, there's a little bit of cloud there, isn't there? But the rest of it looks all right, to be fair. No, it is actually. It's quite dark over there now. Even black and white old films are good. I watch them on YouTube. Yeah, it's good. YouTube's brilliant. I mean, especially if you pay the little subscription that they charge, you know. Yeah, if you pay the subscription, you don't get no adverts, no interruptions. I don't know how much it is. I think it's about 13 or 14 quid a month. I don't actually pay it because I just watch my thing, and if there's a couple of adverts in it that the people earn a few quid from, then so be it. You know, if the people that have done the time and the effort to put the content up, they deserve a little bit of a reward for it. Tony, thank you very much, friend. A super sticker from Tony. Appreciate that, mate. As always, thank you very much. Happy, cheers to that, matey. Scroll past us waffling that. Yeah, I'm trying, mate. I'm really behind with it. What's the time I'm on? Am I on? No, I'm catching up, but I'm still 12 minutes behind in the chats. Danny, I hope your arm is okay. It's getting there. I'm trying to do as much exercise as I can at the moment. It does give me a bit of grief still, but I'm hoping to see a trauma specialist in the new year. That's all I can say, mate. Why are you in Benidorm? Are you moving there permanently? No, but I wouldn't mind possibly where the car's going to go. I might try and buy a little holiday apartment. Possibly. I don't know. In the future. We'll see what happens. As I say, everything. Not really got any plans at the moment, certainly until the car goes. Ola, I hope you have a great Christmas and Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, folks, from Southwest Florida, USA. Hi, Danny. Beck Carter was excited Christmas Day. He really was. He had a lovely new iPad, which was nice. I wish you well, Danny, and better for 2026. Thank you very much. Apparently, it snowed in Lanzarote yesterday. I'm trying to get to the bottom of these chats, guys. What I'm going to ask you now quickly, and we won't drag it on too long. We'll do the hour, shall we? We've got another half hour. Favourite box sets. And then I'll quickly go over my top 5. So favourite series, you know. That was going to be my plan today, because no one's really given me any direction as such. Tiptree are king of sauces. Have you tried those? Baby Ray sauce. No, I haven't, mate. Nice to see you, mate. Sorry, mate. Threw me out. Danny, scroll past the waffling about the weather. Yeah, sorry, mate. Danny, has something happened to you and Sophie, mate? Regards, Linford. No, mate. It's all good. I'm desperately looking for a cheap flight to escape a few days. Anywhere warm. Anything seems everywhere. Oh yeah, I've not really looked at flights and stuff. Beautiful thing about, had to defrost the car today. Beautiful thing about Spain is we get, of course it's a little bit cold at the moment, but when you're in Spain, you can visit different parts of Spain without actually getting on a flight. I don't really get the prices of flights at the moment. I thought they'd be cheap at this time of year, but apparently not. Danny, all right, remember I told you Sadiq Khan's brother is boxing trainer in Earsfield, South London. He actually trained Big Frank early in the days. Ask Frank. I'll have to ask him that. God bless Big Frank. Thank you very much, mate. Box set recommendation. Mayor of Kingston. Kingstown. Well worth a watch. Thanks, mate. I live in Northamptonshire, and it's a roll, but 20 minutes down the road in Leicestershire, it's Cobb. And they make, oh God, I can't do this again. Do you remember the live 2 or 3 lives ago? Hi, Ran, how are you, mate? Oh my God, I have to watch about the dog. Oh no, he's took it off. I miss my Rotty so much. Can't deal with people here, but no dog. Yeah, I think probably Paul would give you his dog if you want one at the moment. I didn't see Paul's live stream yesterday. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, he done a 24-hour live stream It was hard work, I think. Has Sophie opened up the restaurant again today? No, it's been closed today, although the other one has been open. Swap around a bit. Big Frank is an idol to many. I used to love him with Harry Carpenter. You know what I mean, Harry. Yeah, I met Harry on various occasions. And Reg Gutteridge, actually, both lovely people. Both sadly passed away. Evening, Danny. Backdrops looking peng. Looks like a nice city over there, doesn't it? Could be anywhere, couldn't I? Could be in, like, Beijing. I bet it's like solving septic clues when you get behind with message. Oh, mate. And the problem is I try to put them up before I read them. I just flick down and go to the next one, you know. Hi, Dan. Why do you put your finger on your mouth when you... Why do you put your finger to your mouth when you speak? My daughter does the same. No, I haven't got braces, although I need one. I've got a couple of manky teeth from boxing. I think it was from boxing anyway, who knows. Danny, how was Paul after doing the 24-hour live stream? Do you think he would do it again next year? Tina, you'd have to check with him, mate. I think it took it out of him. It was really hard. But yeah, I mean, it was successful. You know, a lot of people watched it, let's put it that way. And the idea was to try and help people that were on their own in the day, that are struggling a little bit, you know. That was the plan. I think it's a nerve thing. So do I do that a lot? I think it's what I'm trying to read. How come you're not home over Christmas with the wife and son? Yeah, I was there. I was there yesterday, mate. I was there yesterday. I'm good, Danny. Lovely seeing you, mate. Good to see you. My friend Danny, I can hear you perfectly. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good, you know, it was chilled, you know. We get a non-lucrative visa, just process of selling our calf, then a house. Then that's probably the easiest way to come over, mate. Hi, Danny. Hope you're well and the family are doing well too. Did you get your McLaren sorted out? I've already answered one, mate. No, it does look like that car is going to be sold. Send my love to Sophie Linford. I take it Linford's with. Send my love to Sophie Linford. Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. The cigar, Danny, says Leather Rose, I think. It probably does, to be fair, and I'm too vain to put my glasses on. But I think, yeah, I'll just show you it one more time in case you ever get to see it. There it is there. Yes, it does. It does say Leather Rose. And it's got a... looks like Amy Winehouse on there, doesn't it? Lamb's about the price in Tesco. Yeah, lamb is expensive in Spain as well. I don't really eat lamb. But I understand it's expensive. The title asks for suggestions, so whatever didn't you suggest something? Yeah, there you go. 190, come on folks, only thumbs up, only 100 thumbs up. Yep, please give us a thumbs up, guys, if you don't mind. It costs nothing and helps the channel. No smokes cost me a lot more than 15. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? If you do smoke, it's bloody expensive. Danny, would you do a morning swim in the sea? No. No. Unfortunately not. It's too bloody cold. Absolutely no way. I hope you have an amazing New Year's Eve. I'm not planning on doing an awful lot frontline media. Just planning on having a bit of a quiet one. I might meet up with a friend. I don't know. But early, I'm going to be asleep by New Year's Eve when the old fireworks go off. Paul going to turn into a spotted dick. I'll tell you what. They all know him. As soon as he walks in now, they say, are you having spotted dick? They say it straight away. I never had one COVID-19 jab. Well done, my friend, in my opinion. Again, that's one of those topics you can't really talk about on YouTube. They don't like it. There's mixed reviews. There's a lot of people that did have it. A lot of people say they had it for pressure reasons. Whether those people regret that now is a different matter. But it's a difficult topic to talk about. Not a lover of New Year's Eve. Roll on 2026. Just hope things get better. That's all we can hope, mate. That's all we can hope. I was wondering the same. I usually travel little alone as well. Hey, Danny. Hi from Paul Forbes, Brighton. Hello from pretty nippy Spain. Hi, Danny. Hope you're all good. I'm watching from the Cotswold. My kids are taking me away for my 50th birthday. Well, Nick, happy 50th, mate. That's a big one. I'll raise my glass to that. I'm running out of Baileys because, look, there's only a little dribble left. But Cheers for your 50th, mate. Hi, Danny. Good to see you, mate. You need to watch lots of comedy films. I do watch a fair bit of comedy stuff. I'm watching a lot of, obviously where I've not been particularly well, I'm watching a lot of self-awareness. What am I trying to say? Powerful stuff. All can be found on YouTube, but really, really powerful. And still not had a COVID yet. I never had the jabs, okay? I had it twice, the actual, well, allegedly, the flu, whatever you want to call it. And my hay fever's worse, I'm going to be honest with you. That's how I found it personally, but it's not for me to discuss it. Like I say, we can all speak as we find, can't we? Hi, Danny, I hear you perfectly. You really enjoyed Paul, you and Richard Sarah on People. The 24-hour live was absolutely fantastic. It was, mate. And it was hopefully helped a few people go through a bit of a, you know, at the end of the day, people lose relationships, they lose loved ones, and they find themselves through no out of their control that they're on their own. So hopefully, you know, if it helped one or two people yesterday get through that difficult patch just for that day, then it was worth it for everyone. Keep the car, Danny. I'd love to, mate, but it's unless I move back to the UK, which isn't on the cards, it's just not viable. It's just not viable. The servicing of it will be a nightmare. You know, I could never use it. The battery would then disintegrate, and it would just be a nightmare, mate. During the pandemic, I smoked e-cigarettes and 20 mg nicotine and never got Mr. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, mate, but like I say, it's one for another thing. Rocky, the box set's on Rocky, right? Let's get onto it, shall we, guys? Let's get onto it, and I will tell you my favourite in a minute. We've got another 20 odd minutes, so we'll hopefully just keep the comments about the box sets, if you don't mind now. Rocky, brilliant. I mean, 1 and 2, fantastic. 3, really good. 4, pretty decent. 5, depends on how you look at it. A lot of people say 5 was going downhill, and then anything after that weren't watchable, really. Shameless as a box set. I've not seen Shameless. Breaking Bad and Sopranos. Very interesting, mate. I'll come back to those. My favourite is Knight Rider. Raider? I mean, if you're talking about Kit and Michael, Knight Rider, yeah, I mean, it was all right, wasn't it, years ago, watching that? Yeah, going back to Miami Vice and the A-Team, it was The Fall Guy. Just Good Friends. Is that a box set? Godfather Trilogy, regards Linford. Films though, mate. They're films, not box sets. I go with you, because The Godfather, and a lot of people will already know it because I've discussed it before, is my favourite all-time film. The Godfather 1 and my second favourite film is The Godfather 2. When I say it's my favourite film, I could watch it and never ever get bored of it. Just watch it continuously. It's the most fantastic film, considering the year it was filmed. And I've got an original 1972 poster, cinema poster, in my office. House of Cards. I started watching that, but I never got into it. But that's probably because I didn't get into it, not because it wasn't any good. The Walking Dead box set and Only Fools and Horses. You can't beat a bit of Only Fools and Horses, can you? One Foot in the Grave, The Office, not the USA one, the UK one. It would be The Godfather. Yeah, films though, David. That's a film, mate. It's not a box set. I mean, a box set, I'm talking about a series when I say a box set. Alvida Same Pet, that was very good. I never really, because I don't know why, I never ever really watched it, mate. I watched a few and I you know, I did like it, but I think I was possibly a bit young when I watched it, if that makes sense. Showing me age. Favourite box set, It Ain't Half Hot Mum. Can't beat that, mate. Stranger Things best TV series. Fantastic. Peaky Blinders. Very interesting, Carl. Homeland and Fudder, my favourite series. I've not quite finished watching Fudder at the moment, but Fudder is absolutely brilliant. A little bit of it's subtitled, but it is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Godfather films, I think we're getting a little bit mixed up here, but yep, my favourite ever. The Truth Hurts, Same here, never had any of those. What do you... Oh, that's talking about the jabs, I think. Hi, Danny, apologies, just seen the live. Mate, that's all right, Luke, you're here now, mate. Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad and Dexter are my favourite box sets. I've seen Sons of Anarchy and Breaking Bad. Dexter I've not seen. I have heard that's really good, though. Top Boys series was worth watching. I see a little bit of that again. I never really got into it. Got a mate of mine calling me. Martin. Danny in Spain, Peaky Blinders is a brilliant box set. I do agree. We sit and watch the fireworks in the Stag and Pheasant on New Year if you want to get out, Danny. Is that in Benidorm? You'll have to let me know, Jane. I don't know if that's Benidorm. The Stag and Pheasant. Father Ted. Mainly smoke. That's just to do with that. I'm going to try and keep it on topic. Tina, for the all we could do is, yeah, hold on. The Godfather, Merlin with Colin Morgan and Charmed. Okay. Interested if people are thinking of trying to watch something and they don't really know what to start getting into. At least you've got a few people that are mentioning what you could potentially watch. He went to bed for 6 hours. I take it you're talking about Paul. Yeah, he did. He did. I was actually going to try and jump on, but I had a really early start on Christmas Day, so I didn't do that. Left us looking out for Santa. Yeah, no, I heard about that, mate. Yeah, as I say, he needed his sleep. What he should have possibly done is rolled up maybe a couple of old videos that he'd done to roll off while he... But you know what? I logged on about 4:45 in the morning, so 4:45 UK time, and there was 200 people watching, which was crazy. Alvida Same Pet. That's George. One of the best. Yeah, I never really got into it, George, to be fair, but a lot of people liked it. No, keep the car. Yeah, I'd like to, mate, but unfortunately the aesthetics don't work. 29, there's more celebration trucks if you want them. All right. Hello, Dan. Lovely to see you, mate. Hope you and the family a lovely Christmas. Cheers, Lee. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you and the family a good Christmas. Selden McLaren, free yourself, buddy. Actually, Andy, it feels like a little bit like that at the moment because it's just been a bit of a grief since I got it, to be fair. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I'm not going to miss it. I love the car and I'd love to keep it, but, needs must. It's just, it doesn't work with the taxation that I've been hit with, which is sevenfold what I was originally told it was going to be. So there you go. Stay over there, geez. London is I hate it, but I have to tough it out. Love you all. Cheers, Des. I mean, yeah. Good evening, Danny. Love to you and your family. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Alison. Appreciate that. Truth hurts or not heard that. The truth. Oh, I've not heard that. Is that really? I don't know, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just rumours I've heard. Whether it's true or not is a different matter. If you won't do a morning swim, would you wear a... Moving on. Danny, do you make New Year's resolutions? Not normally, to be fair. I mean, everyone wants to lose weight and get fit, don't they? That's everyone's New Year's resolution. But generally, no, I don't. This year I might. I might come on New Year's and talk to you. The price of meat is shocking this year. Our 5 rib beef joint cost us 209 quid. Jesus, mate. You should have just got a KFC. Still, that silly lady saying boring. You do. Oh, don't worry about it. I ignore it, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't matter. There's going to be a few, people that join that ain't going to want to watch it. But like I say, we generally have a bit of a family, don't we? We have a bit of a community here. I'm hoping you can still see me. It's still saying 1 bar on the router. Artie, let's go to Benidorm next year. Then here we go. We have a super chat, guys. Next Bailey's on me, matey. Have a better 2026. Ian, you are top man. Ian is my moderator on here. Generally kicks out all the lefties. Missed one earlier, but there you go. Is what it is, mate. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. New Year's Eve is a bloody miserable time for a lot of people. Get it out of the way. Head for the spring. I'm going to be honest with you. I can take or leave New Year's Eve. The last couple I've not really felt. Well, probably the last 5 I've not really felt. So, having an early one, I'm certainly not going to be awake for New Year's Eve, mate. When the strike of midnight, I just don't fancy it. Thank you, Danny. You're welcome, mate. Afternoon all. Hi Danny. Hi Claire. How are you, my friend? Good to see you in the chat. Hi Danny. La Sal Bar down at the port I purchased last month. He's doing great. Ah, well done, mate. Yes, sorry. I was there the other day. I did come up there. I didn't get there till a bit later. And I hope to see you and the family in the summer. You certainly will, my friend. It wasn't a particularly great turnout, our end, for that, to be fair. Nothing to do with what you've done. Yeah, a little bit, I would think probably a little bit for you, a bit disappointing. But I've been keeping an eye on it, mate. It looks like it's doing okay. I'd give him a quick shout out. It's La Salle Bar, which is down at Mazaron Port in Murcia. And I'll definitely get up and see you soon, mate. We'll have a drink together. That's a really, really great place. Almost bought that myself, my friend. But he's had a few teething troubles to start with that he sounds like he's got on top of. But well done, mate. Keep up with it. It's a medical cannabis I smoke. Hello, Ian. Lots of love there for Ian. Claire Bear, hello. You can't trust the PCR, all lies. Yeah. Ian's giving everyone a hello. Hi, Claire Bear. Have you recovered from the 24-hour? Was so good. Yeah, it was good to see you, Claire, on the actual live. Never seen you actually come on the show before, so it was good. You should do it again. I'm up for it. Give me a little holiday any day. Everyone's saying hello. That poor Claire's dog has nicked the meat. Yeah, as well as Paul. Oh, really? Hi, Claire. Chat. Poor Claire's dog nicked the meat as well as Paul's yesterday. Listen, you lot have got to try and keep your meat out of the dog's way. Yeah, enjoyed it, hun. Hi, Danny. Christmas time, light up the cigar, mate. Yeah, I had one. When did I have one? 2 or 3 days ago. I try not to, from someone that smokes one a year, and I don't advocate smoking at all. I think it's a disgusting habit. But for someone that has one a year, and probably at some stage one every 2 years, I've been smoking a few too many cigars lately. I don't smoke cigarettes, never have, never would. But I do find the old cigars a little bit relaxing and thought-provoking. Although, I'll tell you what, mate, they can knock your head off more than the old drink can. I'm out of Baileys. Yeah, and she knew about it last night, sick as a dog. Oh dear. Hi Danny, hope you're well and goes well in the coming year. That's all we can hope for, everyone. I don't know whether I'm going to do any more until the new year now. This will probably be my last one, to be fair. Hi Danny, listen to Denzel Washington with his motivation talks. They have really been helping me with the pain with regards to my wife cheating on me and divorcing me. Regards, Linford. Sorry to hear that, my friend. That's got to be a horrible position for you to be in. And if you can get any motivation off of, speakers, I mean, whether it is Denzel, because they do a lot of voiceover stuff, don't they? But listen, if you can find some strength and something, what's wrong with doing it, mate? Oh yes, I knew you could edit your username. Well done. That's why I kept. Okay, there's a little hint there for everyone. Laughter is the best medicine, Danny, and spending time with Carter. Absolutely. I'm seeing Carter tomorrow as well. Looking forward to having a bit of time with him. This new year, I will be in bed having an op on Monday on my hands, so I'll be asleep till fireworks. Well, do you know what, Anne? I hope that all goes well with you, my friend. Hope it all goes well with you. Took ages to do. We're going back on that one. What happened to the box sets? I had the dreaded jab because my dad was in a care home and I was trying. Listen, it was sold to you, weren't it? I mean, it went downhill when they started offering pizzas for jabs. Kebabs for jabs, I think the Sun had it in there. Happy St. Stephen's Day. I was driving back home earlier from Bristol Airport and saw a man putting up flags on lampposts. I stopped and helped him put some up. Power to the people. Get on the flags up. Get the flags up. Well done, taxi driver. Well done, my friend. Congratulations. I could watch Goodfellas over and over. That was a fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Box set, CSI Miami. Yeah, I watched a couple of them. Again, it's one of them ones where there was a lot of them, weren't there? So I think I just fizzled out with it. Ozark. Breaking Bad, Prison Break. Okay. I'm going to get to mine in a minute, guys. I'm trying to get to the bottom of these comments. And Casino to Mousetrap. Casino was a fantastic film, not a box set, though. Well done. That was for the flags. Well done, mate. Prison Break. Yep. I've heard that's very good. Only Fools and Horses. You can't beat it, can you? Only Fools and Horses. Legendary. I know Nicholas Lyndhurst, Rodney, relatively well. My daughter used to date his son. And I can't go into that because in case they ever see this show. But they used to date, and I used to pick my daughter up at their house quite regularly. We went out in London regularly, done a few bits and bobs, and stayed very, 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 very close. Not been so close recently because there was an issue with their family, which I won't go into, but it's quite documented, and it changed everything. It really did. Game of Thrones. You Southern, so you don't get Northern box sets, Danny. Yeah, listen, I need a translator. Anything north of the M25, mate, I need to get translated on Google. Box sets. Listen, you can't say that because I really, really like Peaky Blinders. Box set I have, all the music ones. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, is it? Music helps, mate. Roots. I can't believe you're older than me, Danny. I'm not, Ian. Stop that, please, now. No one's older than you, Ian. Sopranos. Absolutely fantastic. I agree. Shameless was brilliant. Not seen that. Brassic. Again, if that's a box set, I've not even heard of that one. A shocking update. Bradwell Lee Derby shootout scene, 4:30 Christmas Day. It was like a foreign news report, but in our country. Sorry, mate, I've not heard anything about it. One thing I've found that I'm not doing now is watching the news. Calms Gangs of London. Upvote for Danny, please. Just click on the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Thanks, Ian. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, a little thumbs up, guys. There's 230 people watching at the moment. As I say, I'll bring it to a close in about 10 minutes or so. And then I really am trying to get to the bottom of this chat. Thank you. I am a novice on YouTube, just learning. Well, I don't think you are, Tina. You're doing all right, mate. You're doing all right. Let's have a look. That's more in chat. Yes. Okay, I'll have to look back at that. Might pop up there, actually. Jane Mack might pop up there. The Sopranos is my all-time favourite. Fast and Furious. I watched Paul. Well done. Thank you very much for the support, Tracy. Oi, oi. At CB. Band of Brothers. Again, a few of these I've not heard of. I fell asleep, though. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, listen, it did go on a while, didn't it? Danny spotted the gold root beer. Nice choice. Life must be good. I've had that years, mate. It's yeah, it's a nice watch, to be fair. I don't wear watches most of the time. I'll tell you what, and I'll give them a shout out. If anyone wants a reasonably priced, really good quality, really nice looking watch, you can't go wrong with a Duckworth Prestex. Go on their website. If anyone wants to contact them, ask to speak to Neil. Tell him that I've sent you, and he'll probably sort you out a little discount as well. They are fantastic. You've got the GMT version of it, and you've got the dive watches. They are fantastic. Absolutely. And not, you know, they're not cheap, but they're not silly prices. It's worth having a little look. Duckworth Prestex. While Paul slept, Claire Bear did an amazing job. Yes, so I heard. I see her modding for quite a while. Get them flags up in 2026. Ozark will show how the world is run. Prison Break. Yeah, a few people are saying the same things here, aren't they? I'm going to get to mine in a second. I'm going to have to skip a few. Please like. Yeah, if you don't mind, guys, give us the thumbs up if you haven't already. Can anyone let me know how many thumbs up I've got? There's 222 people watching at the moment. Yeah, he done the quiz, didn't he, on the show? Danny, get a mint Ford Escort RS Turbo instead. Do you know what? I see a RS Cosworth today on my social media sold. I don't know when it was, but it only had it was a 1995, I think. It had 2,200 miles on it. You can probably research this. It sold for £202,000 or 222,000. Anyway, regardless, over 200 grand for a Ford Escort. If you mean Christmas, okay, thanks. Dinner for One is very funny. It's extremely popular in Europe, but most of England has never seen it. On YouTube, it's only 29 minutes long. I'll have a little look at that, mate. This year I'm making New Year's resolutions. Yeah, so am I. In fact, I might do a little pre-New Year live about New Year's resolutions. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Next to the wild duck on the beach. Okay, I'll have to try and remember that, mate. I'll have to try and remember that. Hey, Danny. Hey, Shona. Was okay, hun. Danny, have you reached out to a sporting chance to keep you in the right frame of mind? No, mate. I'm doing this all myself, to be fair. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I was driving at the time, Danny. Sorry, I missed the left out there. Don't worry, mate. I won't hold it against you. Advance UK, yes, Calm, if you don't mind. I think it's advanceuk.org. Well done, Ian. You have your work cut out. New Year wish is to ban them rubber things on the sea. Well done, Marty. I think there'll be a few people that will back that, mate. Breaking Bad, Money Heist, Spanish, and Prison Break. A lot of people are saying it's Prison Break. I might need to have a little look at that. Marty Condoms. I don't know what that one means, mate. I'm sure that's not a box set. I pressed it, but it says a message of potential. I don't think I want the spam. I pressed it, but it says show all messages and potential. Yeah, I don't think you get spam from YouTube. I'll click on a lot of likes. I don't think you get anything like that. Elephant in the room, Danny. You're not at home. Same boat. Find it very hard to deal with at the moment. George, listen, mate, I hope everything's good for you. I'm just having a little break at the moment, getting my head straight, and yeah, I hope you're okay, mate. I'm not being horrible or anything. I prefer your live streams as there's less people in the streams. Yeah, I mean, look, the channel's still relatively small on it at the moment. It's slowly building, and the thumbs up does help. If ever you can share the lives, that would be amazing. Enjoy Hogmanay just before the bells. The fireworks on New Year's Eve are so bloody loud it feels like the windows are caving in. I have to make a hiding place for my cat. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it, with animals? They do struggle a little bit, don't they, on the New Year's Eve? Far easier than modding on Paul's channel. Yeah, I bet it is, mate. I bet it is. The daylight is improving. Summer is coming. Perhaps I may come and visit you and Paul for a drink. Taxi driver, that sounds fantastic, mate. Hello, Danny, by the way. Hi, Tracy. We have another super chat from Claire Bear. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. Going on with you and Richard and Paul. Kids were watching me upstairs, then told me off for saying budgie smugglers. Thank you, Claire. Appreciate that super chat, mate. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Mark. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Danny, Sophie and Carter, thank you very much. Claire has got a laughing face. Tried our cat and the neighbour's cat's a bit of turkey. Our cat was no, but the others loved it. Hello. Joan. Joanne, a mistype, mate. That is the problem, isn't it? The D, the F is next to the D. I'll put that up again. Yes, you do. Don't worry about it. That's a YouTube worded poorly. Moderators will remove any spam on visit. Yeah, like as I say, it's all good. Paul Thorpe is a legend, but I prefer Danny's channel. Thank you very much, Darren. I appreciate that. Just feels more me, as Danny is real and keeps it real. Just saying. Listen, a lot of people don't, you know, Paul's got his share of people that don't particularly like his channel for some reason. I mean, it's a massive channel, isn't it? And you, I guess, you know, you start losing a little bit of the personal touch if it gets massive, because, you know, I mean, my comments are hard enough to keep on top of, and let's be honest, he's probably getting 100 comments to my one. It's just impossible. Absolutely impossible. Hi, Danny. I hope it was a lovely day yesterday. Thank you very much, Debbie. All good. Happy St. Stephen's Day, everyone. I've not heard of that one for a while. Don't drink and drive, smoke a spliff and fly. You said that, mate, not me. One a year is okay. The odd beer, you'll tell yourself, Danny, I have counted much more. No offence, but yeah, listen. As I say, at the moment, I'm just doing what I need to do, mate. You definitely need to click the three lines on the top right, then definitely click all messages. Otherwise, you'll not see all the chat, and that's no good. There you go, guys. I'll let you read that so you can get a bit of a hint. Right, I'm going to have to get down to the bottom because we've gone over an hour and I've got one more super chat that I have to read out. Happy New Year from South Wales. Thanks, Calm. Appreciate that super chat, my friend. Very, very kind of you. I love the Goodnight Sweetheart series, which Nicholas was in. Yes. I never really watched it much. I've seen a couple of them, so he was a time traveller, weren't he, I think, in it. I'm just going to bring a few of these random ones up, guys. Sorry if I've missed anyone's chat. It's just I'm going to bring it to a close in a minute. 40 Towers, only 8 of them. Flowery Twats. Faulty. Yeah, fantastic. Probably one of my favourite box sets. Comedy-wise, one of my favourite box sets. To the moderator, sorry, Andrew. Yeah, listen, guys, I'm going to bring it to an end. Hoping for a better year next year. Health problems this year. Dental problems. That's a horrible thing to have, dental problems, mate. So, Crypto Starman. Sorry, mate. Nick Linders lost his adult son. Very sad. I knew Archie very well. I've still got his telephone number on my phone. Actually, I couldn't get out of bed for 3 days when I heard that. Hello, Happy New Year to you too. Sorry, guys, that just takes it out of me when I think about that. I had to have the jab, else was threatened with a sack. Well, if you're anything to do with the health service, Nick, then... And then it was backtracked at the last minute. Is that far north, Danny? Thinks I'm I'm that far north, Danny thinks I'm an alien. Like Ian, like I said, anything above the M25, mate. Right, I'm going to get to the bottom. I'm really sorry. I've missed probably about 50 comments there. Farty Owls was one of the yeah, 40 Towers. Danny, thank you for another awesome live stream. Always keep up your fantastic work and take care. Thank you very much, guys. Right, so my favourite box sets in order. My favourite ever was The Sopranos. Absolutely loved it. Next, I would say it was Breaking Bad. And now I'm not really talking comedy box sets like Only Fools and Horses and that. I'm talking about more sort of, you know, USA type box sets. I would then probably say, I've got to say, Peaky Blinders and Ozark are probably joint third. I would then say for me, Ray Donovan and Sons of Anarchy are probably joint fourth. And then after that, does it really matter? But for me, it was always The Sopranos. I've watched the box set maybe 3 times through. And then, you know, if you want to go to more British stuff, I'm going to talk about 40 Towers, Only Fools and Horses, One Foot in the Grave, and the British Office. And to be fair, a lot of the other Ricky Gervais box sets are really good as well. So, yeah, I've got to say, for me, it's Sopranos, fairly closely followed by Breaking Bad. I thought that was fantastic. It really was. Thank you, as always. There's 236 people, 229 people now. 6 have just dived off, 7 have just dived off. But if you don't mind and you haven't given us a thumbs up or you're watching this afterwards, give me a thumbs up. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. If you've got a little bit of time off, enjoy it with your family. And I don't know whether I'm going to be on again before the new year. So I'm going to say, if I'm not, Happy New Year to you, everyone. But hopefully, I'll be on before that. And see where we are. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I'm going to play the little outro, and it's only a few seconds. It's not even an outro, it's just a thank you. And I will see you all very soon. See you soon, guys. Look after yourselves.